Should you become a police officer or not? Many people are interested. They see the movies, they see stuff on TV, and they think that's what police work's all about. But is it the right fit for you? Well, this video is going to help you decide. If you're new to this channel, I'm Mark Bouchard. This is the Police Mentors channel where I help police applicants become cops and I help cops become better. So I'm going to give you a list of 5 reasons or 5 things if you should and 5 things probably you should not. So number 1 on the should list, do you like variety? Before becoming a police officer, I actually spent several years as a mover, and you'd go to a different house every day. You're meeting different people. I was an international mover, so there were people from all over the world, and it was really interesting getting to meet different people. Do you like that kind of variety? Because if you show up as a police officer, it's a different call every day. You're going somewhere different. You're seeing different things. And even within your career, you can have little mini careers. So I started out as like a patrol officer, and then I went to an emergency response or SWAT team. And then I went back to patrol, and now I've gone on and I help run a medic program. So you can have these little mini sub-careers, or even like a school liaison officer, you can work with kids. That was one of my motivations to become a cop. I really liked working with kids. I like coaching sports. And I thought, I could go and do some stuff where I'm kind of like a school resource officer. And I've actually got to do full weeks where I work with kids, and some I've even stayed in touch with and almost, as they become adults, become friends with them. It's been really awesome. So do you like variety? If you do, that's probably a good sign that this is a career for you. Number 2, policing deals with people. You have to like dealing with people. And honestly, you're going to be dealing with people's problems a lot. So you got to ask yourself, are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? You can be an introvert. That can be okay, but that might mean it's a bit more draining for you. So try some jobs where you actually interact with people, whether it's sales or service or anything like that, and find, are you engaged with that? Do you enjoy it? Or is it just like, oh God, I don't want to deal with anybody? Because you're going to be dealing with a lot of people and a lot of other people's problems. Number 3, service. Do you want to help other people? Like that's what I said when I came in for my interview to be hired as a police officer. When I sat and did interviews, that's what I wanted to hear from others. Do you want to be a cop because you just want to drive cars fast? Because you like power or authority? Or is it that you genuinely want to help people? Because I think for you to find satisfaction and meaning in this job, in this profession, it should be that you actually really want to help people. And if you do, then this is probably a really good sign that this is a career for you, because it's a great way to help people. I have seen anything from solving a crime to getting, like you solve a break and enter, you get people's stuff back for them, to making the community safer. There's so much you can do. And really, we need all kinds of different cops. We need somebody to go be the traffic cop, somebody to be in schools, somebody to be in gangs. And it's really easy to find your own niche of what you feel good about. Number 4, this one's crucial. Active lifestyle, right? Policing is hard on your health. You work night shifts, you work overtime, you have all this gear that weighs you down and is kind of hard on your body. So do you like to be fit? Do you like to stay active? There's a reason they have a physical that you have to pass to get hired to join the department. But it's not meant to be just that you passed a physical once and now you're good to go for the rest of your career. It shouldn't be that you put on 50 or 100 pounds and you couldn't catch up someone in a race or, win a fight if you had to get in a confrontation or arrest someone. It's meant to be that you maintain a healthy lifestyle throughout. So think about your life. What do you like to do? What keeps you active? And is that a lifestyle you want to live? Because if you want to be a police officer, you should have a healthy, active lifestyle. And number 5 is the team atmosphere. In policing, you're going to be part of a team. You can't do this all by yourself. If you're setting up containment on a house, if you're working on a surveillance team, if you're part of an investigative team, you can't just go rogue and do whatever you feel like because you have better ideas than everybody else. And you're going to be part of a hierarchy and a power structure where there's a chief and there's a boss, and your boss probably has another boss. And you have to take that direction and you have to take that feedback. So do you like to work in a team environment? Is that conducive? Do you like team sports? If you like team sports, then again, that's a good sign that you will probably like law enforcement. So if you're enjoying this video, click subscribe. Make sure you don't miss out on anything else. I got lots more helpful stuff to come. All right, now the 5 reasons that policing might not be the right fit for you. Number 1 is going to be what kind of lifestyle do you live? And by lifestyle, this isn't the active part, although that was one I mentioned earlier. I more mean like the ethical side. Like, do you do drugs? Are you associated with crime? Do you lie, cheat, steal, any of that kind of stuff? What are your friends like and your associates, right? Even if you live a straight and narrow lifestyle, but you hang out with gangsters and people that are up to really bad things, it's not going to be for you, right? That's going to get weeded out. And honestly, it shouldn't be. We shouldn't be associating with people that are doing crime. So you got to take a real look at your lifestyle and make sure that, you have a healthy lifestyle that has an ethical base to it. Number 2 is stress tolerance. Policing can be very stressful. There's lots of moments of boredom and paperwork where nothing's really happening, but then there's also moments of extreme stress. There's lots of times there's violence, there's danger, there's weapons, and you can expect that those things are going to happen. So how do you handle stress? Is it something that you can handle? Do you have experience with it? Is it something you want to be able to handle? Like for me, my background, I had a big background with sports. Well, I played a lot of hockey. And guess what? I'd been in a bunch of fights in junior hockey where I don't like to fight. I'm not looking for a fight. But if I need to stand up for something and there's a chance I'm going to get punched in the face, that's okay. I'm not that worried about it. So you have to be able to, be ready to handle a lot of stress. That actually brings me to my next point. There will be some elements of danger, of violence, of confrontation, and you have to be okay with that. Now, from a personality trait standpoint, I'm actually a highly agreeable person. So I can find conflict a little bit challenging, but I had to learn when I became a police officer how to be more okay with it. And I've actually learned to really like confrontation if it's righteous confrontation. Like if you're standing up for the innocent victim and they can't stand up for themselves, I'll do that all day. I feel super good about that. Although I don't like having conflict, in my own life, I like standing up for what's right. And again, I don't like violence. I hope I never get in another fight in my whole life, but I'm willing to have some if needed, right? Like to stand up what's right, to say what's right. And just if that means that we're going to arrest someone and they're not going to cooperate and they're going to try and fight, then they're going to choose the outcome, not me. I'm not going to try and lead it there, but if that happens, it happens. So you have to understand that policing is a career where you're not able to just talk everyone into handcuffs or into compliance. Now, hopefully you can most of the time, but you should expect that sometimes you're going to need physical force and sometimes there will be the presence of weapons and danger and stuff like that. Okay, that leads us to number 4, communication. Communication is crucial as a police officer. That's probably the most important thing you will do is listen and effectively communicate and try and, resolve problems with people. So if you are not good at communicating, if you don't like communicating, that might be a sign that this is not going to be the profession for you. And then number 5 is, what is your expectation of policing? Like we can watch movies where it's just one high-speed chase after another, and the reality of policing isn't always like that. Okay, it's actually often not like that. There are intense moments. There are times when it's crazy and stuff happens, but there's actually a lot more times where you're sitting down, writing your paperwork, writing reports, doing, the things that are not exciting at all. So there can be very, shorter bursts, very much action and excitement, and then long periods where you're an office worker, where you're typing reports for hours. And I think you got to ask yourself what your expectation is. And I think this ties back into, why do you want to do it? If you want to do it just because, all the action, well, you might end up disappointed. But if you're doing it because it's a way to help people, back to those reasons to do it, then you might find that you really like it. Okay, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else you'd like to hear a video about. All right, take care.